So I think throughout working with my group, we never ran into problems with groupthink. We all addressed our opinions and what we thought we should do for our work together, and we all took each other's ideas into consideration and came to a collective decision. So while throughout all of the assignments we had to complete together as a group, I don't feel that we ever ran into groupthink. We never had a problem with it. No one really stopped trying or just gave up to do any of the work and left it for everyone else to do. And our decision-making method, we kind of just all collectively would read the requirements for the assignment and just we'd all kind of just bounce around our ideas and decide what we wanted to do, and if someone else would disagree, then we would find something else to accommodate to what they decided that we should do. And our group didn't really have rules, but we did try to set dates for when we had an assignment due. For instance, when we had that last essay due, we decided to have it done the Wednesday before, but then everyone else was busy with other assignments, so and then ended up getting pushed back to around the Friday, so then it was done by then. And we would divide up all the work. So it started out with, we didn't know how much of the essay we would each do, so we just decided to all start with one paragraph and then see where that got us, and then just continue to work on it more until it was finished. And I would say our norms were always checking in on our group and our group texts and making sure that we all knew what we were doing and if anybody needed help. There was a lot of that. If anybody needed help, someone would respond, either myself or just any other member of the group if someone was confused on what we needed to do, or if someone couldn't remember what we had due, even if it wasn't a group assignment, if it was just a discussion board, we would all make sure that we got the help that we needed if it was needed. And the only ways we ever interacted was online, whether it was an email, Google Docs, or our group text, which was the one that we used the most, but more towards the beginning when we started working in groups, it was on our Google Doc, but then obviously not everyone would be logged into their Google Docs at the same time, so that made it difficult to communicate until we finally made a group text, which made it way easier to communicate with one another. And I think my biggest contribution to the group was the assignment where we were in a plane crash in the middle of Alaska and just had to figure it out. No one knew where we were, that one. And it was my idea just to keep moving for the group and not to really set up camp, because if the town was only, I don't recall how many miles away, but it wasn't that far away. So just to keep moving and to get there so we could get help and tell people where we were at. And my biggest takeaway was that it is not always vital to meet in person if you're in groups, that to effectively get the work done properly and communicate well, it just comes down to everybody working together and everyone having the similar mindset of getting the work done. And I feel that my group, we were all very determined to be able to work together as a group. For some reason. It says that my timer's still going, so hopefully it's all fine after I look it over. But yeah, my biggest takeaway, it's not always vital to meet in person to effectively get the work done properly and communicate well as a group. Thank you.